We're starting right now.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, we're live?
Worst case
Yep.
scenario was what you guys got fourth. Almost 4 points.
Dynamic.
How many points do you guys got?
Range per second.
Where's Quinn?
How much does first get?
Bathroom.
I thought that was just for
Not
one.
everything?
Nope. And when you go to state,
Yeah.
right, the points system changes. That means that's how we got second and third over.
It's honestly better with
Because we came in and clutch two.
I can see it would be, like, if we made the big
Put us
stage,
over.
but.
The big
stage, yeah. Cause everyone's talking.
So Lee gave us a ton of points, because none of the other teams that are in the running game got close.
Well, we're gonna see what happens with Los Alamos right now.
I'm
really surprised if they wouldn't win. Honestly, it's not gonna be a shocker, but it's gonna be a close one.
They're 10 points below us off the bat,
Are you live?
but that can change.
Yes. Copy link.
Do they have any sport games?
They do.
They have Splatoon.
There's the team. They're the ones that can.
Full sport games.
No, they don't have any sport.
That's
games.
for sure Super Mario.
But they are into the rest of the.
Mario Kart probably gonna smash.
Are they in
Smash
the
might win. Well, they're guaranteed to find it.
Yes.
Winning it should be.
But I'm pretty sure that they're gonna lose.
Right, but.
So they're losing some, because they're not gonna, they
I
should.
think we're good. Oh, we need to put the
Chat. It's already up there.
not chat. Filters.
Oh, hi, what's going on?
So make sure when you guys are on here, you add this filter, the noise suppression filter.
Okay.
So it can't like hear everyone else.
Well, now it'll be clear.
Oh.
Just got in.
Epic.
Okay, so this is what it'll be, we'll just do like.
That's how we gotta commentate.
Good luck, good luck, good luck, let's go.
All right. Still a tutorial?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let the time
Just
go
let it
down.
time out. Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
For that one.
Why it didn't put me into tutorial.
That would be pretty
Lucky, this is the second time.
No, no, I was talking. No, no. I was like,
Those were
it
just-
should be, and then I saw it, and I was like,
I was like,
oh.
well, no, it's for Dallas, but I wanna see.
I think we might leave by the way. Yeah.
Big ups, Laz.
Might beat Portales because they've played them a lot.
Mm.
And they've gotten close last year and this year.
Yeah, Los Alamos
And-
Portales, what's their deal? Why are they so like buddy
I
buddy?
don't know.
Huh.
Like we barely even.
Like,
we
we never
you're
go
buddy
school,
buddy
we
with the
just
donor?
hate them, right? Because we don't like COVID.
Well, Los Alamos isn't even close to Portales.
No, that's
Portales is like eastern New Mexico,
yeah,
right?
that's oil money.
I
That's
did
oil
not
money
realize
right there,
that.
Disney.
Nice. City City lost in
Ravioli. Ravioli.
City City lost
I
in
think they'll be,
semis.
the other one now.
I don't know who won, but I have to check the value, but them putting down, I was afraid they were gonna win.
Gus, that only gives them a maximum of 7.
Maximum of 7.
We're all ready, right?
Compared to our maximum of 10.
Yeah.
You know what's up? Are you ready? Okay. So when you guys are ready,
Oh, I got my plate just in time.
Yeah, they're just getting ready to start.
They already made it, so just gotta log on.
Have we started it yet?
No.
They're starting right now.
Stream is going. Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Tate told me he wanted some ASMR, but I
Please
told him
mute
no.
him.
He's already commented and said I am the viewer.
Del Norte High School.
You're gonna have to tell me it.
Man, they're so.
HHS.
Ryan, you want to smell their soap, bro?
Whoa.
Smell the soap.
I don't know.
What is
Power
that?
of aspirin next to
Okay, hello everyone. We're getting started. This is the third place finals for Silver High School versus
They are loading in.
who is it?
We are playing against
No.
I don't know.
Del Norte.
Del
We are
Norte,
playing
that's right.
against
I
Del
forgot,
Norte.
sorry.
This is a big game for us. This is effectively our esports rivals as of last year.
Yeah, well with the whole Mario Kart thing, you know, and
Yeah,
us
so,
always going against
Mario Kart has a
Kart.
thing, and then it kind of just turned into a Splatoon thing, and now it's kind of just spread. Del
Hey,
Norte,
but they
Del
got-
Norte is the guys to beat for us.
They got knocked out though for
for Splatoon,
For
so
Splatoon,
we
so-
which would surprised us considering the team that they were playing against. We thought would totally beat them,
Yeah.
or they would totally beat. So, all right. So we're seeing some good opening plays here. Laz chasing down that ball, making sure it doesn't get scored on our side, and they're sending it right back down to the other side. Crap.
That's true. They don't have their headphones on.
Are they
so
not doing headphones?
No, they said they were going to.
Discord and stuff.
Okay.
But it's all good. We can just.
So, okay.
Nothing really eventful happening right now though.
Lots of back and
defense,
forth.
offense. You know,
Yeah.
just trying to.
They
keep the ball out of
sending
play.
sending it to our side. Oh,
Oh.
into goal.
0-1.
I kind of dig that. The end goal screen though. That was cool.
Pretty cool. So for this one, is it the same as the semifinals? Is it best 5 of 7?
Best 5 of 7. Yep.
Wait, did I say that right? Best
Yeah.
5 of 7.
Best 5 out of 7.
Best 5 out of 7 games.
You could say best of 7 too.
Best of the 7.
Because you have to get 5 to get the best of.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Max.
I can explain in more detail.
Laz is chasing down that ball right now with Joseph also following up on it. Looks like Joseph is going to be in close contact for that. And Laz is going to... And Joseph sends it back down the field. And that is still going. It's centered. It looks like they can make a shot. Laz hits it to the corner. Not ideal, but they can make it back.
You know, one of the hard things with this game, I think that I've like noticed as I've played and I've been watching, is switching between ball cam,
Yes.
and just like free cam. You know, because you have to be able to know where the ball is, but then sometimes you have to switch cameras to make
know
some
where
of those.
make some of the plays and know where some of the other players
Yeah.
are, so you can set up. So I think that
because
for
ball
me,
cam literally only follows
for
the
me,
ball.
when I played, that was the hardest thing. That was the hardest thing for me. Looks like Laz is going to come in to try to defend. Misses it barely, but Joseph recovers. And Laz hits it, pinches it to the other side, back to center field on the right side.
Another thing with these players too is the speed. They have to get onto those boosters and collect enough
If
speed.
you don't have
to,
enough boost, you can't keep your speed up, and you can't make those
Yeah.
those solid aggressive plays if you're
and
on
the
boost.
aerials, like
Those
the aerials are
aerials, yeah.
dependent on that speed.
So if you burn all your boost, then you won't be able to do it. That was one of the other things I couldn't get down, was feathering your boost for
When
an
you
aerial.
played?
Yeah, when I played, and switching
Yeah.
between the cameras. The camera's rough for me because I like to be able to get one perspective the whole time. So I figured it out towards the end of the season, but I didn't really like
Hey,
it.
Art-
Looks like Laz
Max,
is
are
lining
you
up
a
for
Rocket
defending
League
shot.
player?
I play on keyboard and mouse when I play.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
He's a keyboard and mouse player.
Embarrassing.
Don't listen to my input here.
We only guys. It's a
spamming
controller.
emojis.
It's Jason and Tate.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Jason, we will not give you a shout out. We gave Tate one though. So.
Yeah, we will not give you anything that sounds similar to shout out to Jason, Ryan's little brother.
Yeah, we would not give you anything
We
like
would
that.
never say that.
That'd be too much. That'd just be too much in this channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like it's back towards our goal again, and they are gonna keep some defense up.
Oh,
And that was a
wow,
close
that was a
shot.
close
shot.
one.
All right.
Laz trying to get in
Laz
position.
trying to get in position, just
little
misses.
nudge.
Ooh, that cool goal screen again though.
Okay, that's
0-2 with 1 minute 9 seconds left on the clock. We are looking at a close game. Looks like Ham and Joseph are the ones playing striker while Laz stays back. He's going to go for that defense and just barely miss, not quite getting enough boost for that. And 1 minute remaining, still 0-2. Laz is center field right now while Ham and Joseph stay back and play defensively until they push up, and Ham sets it for center. Laz
Wow.
going in for an
Wow.
aerial,
Ooh.
and that's
Oh,
close.
dang.
Ooh, just not quite enough momentum to send that ball in where they want it. Oh,
Oh,
this might be a close setup.
that was a close setup. Not anymore.
30 seconds left. Still no additional goals scored on either side. Looks like they're chasing the ball down. We might see something. We might see some tying up in overtime, and getting that overtime through a tie. But we'll have to see. We got 12 seconds left to make 2 goals. I've seen it happen, but It's gonna be rough here.
They'd have to keep that ball.
Yep, that ball's got to stay in the air, and that's just not gonna happen. So, all right. Del Norte takes the
First
first
round.
round. Give me 1 second, actually.
It's
They're not.
so the bottom one, I don't know how to say his name.
Quinn just left. I guess it's up to you and me to commentate now.
Gotta
So,
be entertaining.
so pretend you're a controller player for this game,
Okay.
not a keyboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to Tate's OnlyFans, where he does awesome Pokemon unboxing videos.
Balking?
Unboxing. He got a Charizard last week.
So
You can
we're
see-
0-0 right now.
Laz taking the head of the group, trying to get the ball. It's
Hey.
going back towards their goal.
I should have mentioned this last stream, but I'm colorblind, so I have no idea who's who.
Ooh, close. Okay, it's going back to their team. That's good.
I just can see like who the
Laz going
characters
for
on
the
the screen,
defense.
you know.
Laz gonna hit it back. Ooh, very close to goal. Looks like Joseph taking the ball to the other side.
That's gonna bounce back. Laz is going to, that would have been a nice
Retrieve
setup.
the ball. Now we have
But Laz blew
Joseph
someone
taking
up.
defensive position and Abraham heading the ball. I hear a lot of communication between the players, so that's really good. They're figuring out a good strategy. I'm not good at commentating.
I told him to pretend he played controller, and it was kind of hard for him. Jason wanted a shout out on his football career.
All right, it looks like they've got it set up back.
Oh,
and
it's not gonna
there's-
happen. But
Oh, and it's right back to our side.
love you,
goal.
Jason.
Hopefully,
Block
Yep.
it, block it.
right up in a wide arc over the goal. We're back in center field. Looks like Laz is gonna try to follow up, but Del Norte just barely beats them to it. Jumping in
Nice save.
for a nice save there. Joseph up on the ball already. Looks like he might be able to. Looks like he's gonna get a center. And Laz is gonna send it up there. Looks like, look, no one was quite far enough back to get that, but Laz looks like he might circle back here and get that. Laz get that recovery. Just got it there with the end of his tires. Joseph getting a nice aerial. It's in the right corner again. It's been stuck there a while, and Laz has scored a goal. It is
Nice,
1-0
Laz.
at 2 minutes and 48 seconds in.
Just gotta maintain their top.
Yep. If they keep up a solid defense, that's a win on round 2. All right, pinched it into the center on the left side, going back to our left side corner, and Laz is playing
Oh,
defense,
no.
but that was
Wow.
close. That was a close save right there. Back in our right corner, Laz is
Hit
gonna
that.
go for it, bump that up to get some distance, and it is in their right corner again. Looks like they could get this here. Oh, close save.
They're gonna hit it towards
Yep, they're gonna
us.
hit it towards our goal, and just
Oh.
barely. They demoed Laz to get him out of the way, tying up the score at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. That was a close one. If they hadn't gotten that demo off on Laz, he would have blocked that solid.
Hey, you think if I do the noise,
I don't know.
I'm doing it.
Yes, it does.
My bad.
Jason's
All right. Did you just say Jason?
Better collegiate football.
A minute and 54 seconds on the clock, and they have scored another goal. It is 1-2 now.
Still 2
That was a
minutes.
close one.
Yeah, there's still 2 minutes. I mean, like they could still make
Yeah.
a pretty big comeback right here.
This is a close game.
Not even a big comeback. They just
Yeah.
need big comeback.
Looks like
Very
Ham
easy to
is
manage.
going straight for that frontline ball, and Laz follows up, stopping the ball in its
Good
tracks.
save. Nice save.
There's a nice aerial save back at the goal.
Abraham.
Wow, that was a good save.
No one's there.
Ham going for the ball. Joseph running back to get more boost from the boost pad.
Oh.
And going for that aerial for another save. And that was a clean stop.
That was a
And
good
Ham
save.
Wow.
hitting it right out of the
Really
way.
good save.
And getting a demo with that one. Joseph setting up a shot.
It's so mesmerizing, guys. I gotta be honest. Like I'm watching this, just like
This is fun. I like the commentating. Another good save,
Stressful.
that time by Ham. Looks like Ham's going to come across for another save, hitting it back towards their goal. And Laz is going to follow for a follow-up. We're at a minute left. It's still sitting at 1-2, but there's a high chance that we could get a comeback. Ooh, 54 seconds on the clock, 1-3.
In this break, will Quinn give us a Morgan Freeman impression?
No.
That's what they ask for.
Okay, lock
God,
in.
I don't even know. How does bro do that? Looks like Laz is gonna go for the opening hit there. It's pinched into the side, and it's coming straight for our goal. But Ham, solid on the defense, knocks it out of the way.
It looks good.
They're gonna aerial up and above, but I don't think they're gonna have quite
Nice.
enough momentum to get anything in there. They keep trying to center it, but neither side gets a teammate quite behind where they need to be to get that shot in. 30 seconds left, 1-3 still. It's close.
good block.
Ham sends it back down the field, following it up with an aerial. It's stopped, but Laz comes and makes a recovery with Joseph close behind. Ooh, this is tense. Joseph again going for that block.
I feel like this mic's broken.
10 seconds left on the clock. Still
There's
1-3.
no audio.
Yeah, there
really
is.
not?
Wait 1 second.
No, there's audio.
It's from the video capture. It
It's
plays
in
to the.
Never mind.
It's the mic on here that's
Okay.
muted.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
That's 2-0 for Del Norte.
Those two goals were just.
Sorry, I was breathing right in the mic right there. That's my bad.
Skill-wise, it was just weird.
Yeah.
Quinn's got all the talking for me, so we kind of just
One on Laz is-
we just throwing things here and
We're
there.
at Walmart right now.
What? No, I'm going. No, it's mine.
You get to commentate all day tomorrow.
Walmart, bro.
Who is?
Oh, ask him if he'll get me gum.
Does it-
Oh, was that two? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's up another one.
I want mint gum. What? No, wait. What about me?
We just keep going.
Pack of mint gum.
Yeah, we just keep going.
No.
Keep going, it's only-
We're still in.
No.
Just keep going until you reach 4.
Until you reach 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it best? Is it
The best,
4?
it's the best of 7.
So is that 4 out of
First
7?
to 4.
First of 4. 'Cause that's
Yes.
the best of 4. That's the
Mint
best.
gum.
Oh, yeah.
Which one is it?
Okay, so it's not
Just say the
5.
good one. He'll know.
It's not 5 out of 7. It's 4 out of 7.
Yeah.
Looks like the game is just
Ooh.
getting started. Laz is going for that opening strike, and it just barely gets pushed past him to our side. But Joseph with a quick recovery straight for their goal.
Hey.
And that is a score, first thing, in the first 5 seconds of the match.
Did you guys ever play a Rocket League Sideswipe?
I did not ever get it. I think at the time it came out and was really popular. I don't know if I have my new phone yet.
I'll tell you guys what. Like Rocket League is pretty complicated, just with like all the car mechanics, all the like the
Uh-huh.
strategy and stuff. Of
Yeah.
that. But Sideswipe, man, all you got to do is move your finger with the car and you're good.
Okay.
It's my favorite game.
Speaking of mobile adaptation games, how did you feel about Apex Legends Mobile when that came out?
I never played it, so
I think I played it
Oh,
like
oh.
once, and it kind of, it was alright. You know who
So
played it a
that would
lot?
make for
You know who
good
bought
score.
a phone controller that cracked his screen protector because it was too big for the phone controller to play Apex Legends Mobile?
who?
Nick Bobo.
Wow.
I'm going.
And I remember that
place in
because
league?
he would
Oh, they tied it
Ooh,
up.
again.
tied it up for a goal at 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
I know we get off topic, but you know we gotta tell some stories.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
who's
guys
that on the
entertained.
phone? Do they want to commentate?
What is the good gum?
The good gum.
You just said the good gum. I need the lighter
Um,
and paper clips for my watch.
All right, they are going back again. It's 1-2.
Shoot.
That was a good first goal, an opening shot. Just barely missed by Joseph on the defense there. 4 minutes and 4 seconds. They're going on that opening play again. And
No.
Laz just barely missed the kickoff. They just squeeze it past him, just barely.
Need to block that. Oh,
That one's gonna
ooh,
hit the
wow.
crossbar and get
Nice
sent
save.
back to the other side. Ham is following that up, but Laz and Joseph are gonna come in on the defense here.
Okay, I'll just do it later.
Laz followed that and sent it back out, hits the corner, gets pushed back into our right corner. It's sent back over there though. It's falling up the left side wall. Looks like they might set up an aerial shot. Ooh. Ham is waiting to try to get a dribble play off.
Wow!
And
yes.
they scored.
We're
Tied up.
Ham.
All right, we got a
That's
real
2-2.
we got a real return on the score here. Ham scoring at 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. The kickoff, they actually did win this time. It gets sent back. But
Maybe those first 2 rounds were just a warm up for them. Maybe this is the time where we come back and we win one.
could be, you're right. All right, looks like Joseph is gonna hit a really nice aerial over them, setting it up, and Laz, just barely missing that shot in, but that's all right. It looks like they're already set up to defend and recover. They're gonna get it centered. Laz is gonna go for another shot to try to center it again, and the other team's gonna send it back down the field.
Laz got
demoed. But that's all right. He's put back right where he needs to be. Sending it back down the field, grabbing a boost.
He's waiting.
Ham's going to wait for an opening play. And Joseph sent it up there. Laz going to go for a nice defense. That was a good aerial.
Set up.
Joseph is going to push again and is going to try to center it right there.
Oh.
Ooh, they just barely defend that. Laz going for that goal.
I feel like with our team, we get a lot of good openings, but
It looks like they just barely make the goal in. 2 and 3 at 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
we try to calculate more of our shots, but I feel like they kind of just, they just make the shot. you
Yeah.
know? We try to get everything set up so each player can like maybe Ham's getting the ball up and then Joseph's hitting it in,
Yeah.
Whereas they kind of just go. But I think when you play, though, you need a mix of that. You have to be able to both know when you just need to make the shot and not set it up,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's like, okay, well, I could set this up perfectly for someone else,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this game's all about clean setups right now. The best option is going to be to center it because the likelihood of you hitting a clean, straight-on goal in without any
Yeah.
interference is low. So it's better, honestly, to get an aerial and get it up and over them and bounce it down into the center and have someone else recover for you. Obviously, that leaves the chance for the other team to defend, but it's hard for it to not with such a fast-paced game like this.
Yeah.
Regardless, you're going to have someone there, and that was a really close shot on goal. Laz demoing, losing out some of their momentum and their shot potential. Ham is taking it back, dribbling it nicely on the front end there. And Laz defends, sends it back, loses the team's momentum, and bounces it up again. Just a little bit to our side, but actually perfectly centered for Ham to send it further up the field. With 1 minute left, we're still 2 and 3. Laz is going to try to take that, but Joseph beats him to it, sending it further up into the corner again.
Hey, this is a good setup.
This is a good setup. If they can get some boost and some momentum, bumped him out of the way. But it looks like they got the defense centered, and no one's in goal. And that is tied up with Ham scoring again at 35 seconds left, 3 and 3. This might go into overtime. We might see a sudden death type play here.
Wow.
And that is close to right in. That was a solid shot. 30 seconds remaining. Ooh, just barely making it. 28 seconds, 3 and 4.
They can do the same on the next play.
If they can get a good centered setup with the kickoff, with Laz and Ham going for that kickoff, it's still good.
We got 24 seconds.
Joseph staying back to try to get that aerial, just barely missing it. Ooh, that's getting close to goal, but it luckily goes right across it.
Nice save.
Nice save. 10 seconds left on the clock. Will we see a play here that gets it up the field?
Keep it up.
Do we see a good play here? Ooh,
Wow.
a good save. A solid last-minute save. Touches the ground barely.
Dang.
Looks like one more round could be the determining factor for this.
They just gotta go try hard. You gotta
They
lock
can
in.
they can bring it back.
Lock in,
That was a
lock
solid
in.
last game, and I can see it happening again. And you know, these matches feel a lot longer when you're actually in it, playing it. Like Splatoon's the same way. 5-minute matches about, but it feels like it takes forever.
Yeah. I mean, sitting here commentating to us, it's gonna be super
It
quick
feels
and easy,
super quick, but for them, it feels like it takes a lot longer than it does. I can only imagine how.
and each second in their game is like they have to
Yeah,
say that,
because
that,
of
say
how
that,
fast-paced
but
it is.
It seems really fast paced
Mhm.
to us, you know.
Yeah, and that's where I think a game like this or Splatoon differs from League. The game's time constraint isn't there.
That's true.
So they can draw out a game and play for a long game. Since League is set up all around building and a long-term fight, eventually building into being able to fight as a team, rather than separately in your lanes.
And I think that's what a
Mhm.
big determining factor. in some
Ooh,
of
a
these
goal.
games.
4
You-
minutes and 10 seconds. 0-1. Dark
you-
Magic is on Del Norte. Has
Those
scored
shorter
another goal.
games, you have to be able to strategize things. This one, it's like
Mhm.
you have to have that strategy, but
Yeah,
it's so much
but
faster. It has to be, like, quick
it's
thinking,
gotta
like,
be
right off the
it's
top
gotta
of
be
your head.
second nature almost. And with like League, how we had set up earlier, that's a game you can play a lot more for. Be more careful about it. This game you gotta go for it, or you're not gonna get as much as you'd like. You know, those longer
Nice
term
ham.
those longer term nice. We're even 1-1, 345. You know, back to the other games, those longer term games like Hearthstone and League, where you can play for the long game. Those matches can take anywhere from like 20 or 30 minutes to like an hour. And you'll see that. We saw that some earlier today, with about a 50-minute match up there on the finals. When we were sitting in there. So that was the 5A League teams. Those guys, they have some top tier play. And so do our players here. I've played with Ham before, and I will say he has some unmatched skill. He peaked at Champ 2.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He peaked at Champ 2?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, he's peaked at Champ 2, holds an average in like Plat or something. Plat or Diamond. And and we have Laz setting up a nice centered shot here.
I can't imagine being this good this good
At this
you know?
game. Nah, no. The amount of dedication. Just barely missing
Wow.
that. But Joseph gets a good save off of that. Setting it back down the court. It's coming back to our side, but Ham knocks it the other way. It's center field. Looks like Laz is gonna try to come across for a shot, and he's trying to aerial across, but Laz is gonna get that, keep it up in the air,
Nice.
and sends it. And Joseph sends it right back down the court. Lots of back
This
and
is a
forth
court
this
or a
game
field?
too. Soccer.
League.
It's a field.
It's a field. Soccer. I don't know. Soccer
Is it?
field. Yeah.
No, it's a soccer.
Soccer field.
A soccer.
Or is it a
Field court.
road?
I don't know.
Cars on grass would be very
Watch out,
inefficient.
goal.
You aren't wrong.
Anyway.
Realistically, I don't think this would
so
work.
so
The rocket thrusters are legible.
So Laz trying to go for another defensive shot there,
With the whole
and
bottom thing, he did a big
someone
freaking
from Del
charge off the
Norte
ground.
sent it all the way over there into that corner
He did
again.
it to be like an
Joseph
electric
sending
pulse.
it back down the field though, and Laz following up.
Tesla.
Like
A little
overcharges
too
the
quick
car,
on
you know?
Laz's part.
That was
Ham
must
keeping
have
that
been a
defense
really
solid,
good alive.
waiting for the right opportunity to send that back down, and Laz just barely missing the aerial. Still trying to get a handle on that. Ooh, knocks it back center, but Laz is going to try to take that, just barely missing. Ham's going to recover. It's
Get
got
that
center,
outta here,
but
get it
Laz is
outta
going to get
here,
that out of there,
guys.
and Joseph sends it even further down the field. Ham's going to try to set it up, looks like for a centered shot there. Not quite getting it. A minute remaining. We're at 1-1 still. It is over on their side. It looks like if Laz can line this up, he might have this. Joseph, though, gets a clean recovery on it, puts it up in the air, and is taking it right back down the court. Ham getting a shot on. Ooh, close. They might be able to set this up. Oh, just barely someone knocked it out. Laz grabbing a quick boost pad before they go in. The ball is coming up. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. We have 1-1 still, all tied up. Ham making an intense play. Ooh, and they're just barely hitting that around. Oh, Laz is gonna get up in front of the ball and send it back across the center court and straight in with 10 seconds left. We're 2-1. That was a good shot by Joseph with a good setup by Laz.
Yeah, watch that.
That was impressive.
Follow up. Yeah, follow up because
We're gonna need a follow-up. They're gonna need some hard defense. They got that to their side.
7.
It is coming back.
5.
Ooh, 5 seconds. Come on, they can hold out for this.
that's game.
Safe.
Yes.
And Silver
nice.
has won. It might be a comeback for Silver. It looks like they got one.
Just gotta do that one more time.
Three more times.
All right, I think they're locked in now. They seem like they got their synergy
I think they
down.
understand
I
what's
think
going
they're
on.
rotating out, and I think they're getting used to Del Norte's play style and what they need to watch for now. Who's making what goals and how they're playing. It looks like Dark Magic is getting their. Looks like Dark Magic is getting most of the goals on the other team. We're starting. Laz is gonna follow up. That opening shot set both of the other ones far back. Ham was the striker for that one, being the closest to the ball. Joseph is gonna knock it right back, and Laz is gonna try to follow up with a defensive shot. Ham taking it back down, and it's staying in that left corner there, largely just getting hit back and forth. It looks like the other team is scrambling to get this ball, but not quite lining up any shots or waiting for an opportunity. They got a shot on right above the crossbar, but it doesn't quite help them with much right now. Looks like Ham is going to chase the ball down and completely eliminate the other team's ability to grab boost on our side.
Dribbling a soccer ball and dribbling.
Ooh, and Ham gets
basketball.
demoed.
Dribbling water.
And Ham gets demoed just barely there.
How do you dribble water?
Like it dribbles out of your mouth.
And it looks like Laz is going to follow up with Joseph as well. And they've sent that all over. It's back centered, and it is flying straight for a goal
Nice
with
save.
Ham on a nice aerial save there. And
know. I think we
Laz
can
is
clutch
going to
this
hold
up.
back.
Oh yeah.
Laz is going to hold back for that, and they just missed that aerial on that corner there, bouncing it off, stopping their momentum.
You think he
The
could be a
ball's
news
back in
reporter?
that same left corner, and it keeps returning over there to our side.
What network?
Laz is bouncing it back off. It's centered right now.
I got it.
Ham's
Quinn,
got it.
Quinn, if you're a news reporter, what network would it be for?
Download again.
I don't know.
Villager News.
I don't like any of the big news companies that much.
Villager News.
He would start his own.
Cutie News.
He'd call it Thompson TV.
Down.
Copyrighted though, so you can't use that.
Is it actually?
I just copyrighted it.
It's technically
Just now.
You gotta apply for that, bud. You gotta go pay for a license for that, pal.
I'm gonna buy it.
So what? So if I ever want to do that, I just need to pay exorbitant amounts.
No,
of
I'd be
money.
the owner of the company.
Oh, okay. I'd let you manage the company. I'd be
Sounds
okay.
good.
I'd be okay with that. And it looks like Laz is gonna try to sit under the ball and get that. That is up in their side, but sent right back to that left corner again, which seems to be the favorite spot of the ball this game. We're gonna see how they set this up here. They send it, but it keeps just bouncing off. They missed that aerial. Laz is gonna take that all the
Yes.
way up the field. They're gonna turn that around. They're gonna turn it around, but I think we can get that with an aerial. And Joseph has set that up in the center. It's coming back again to that
Get the
left
save,
corner.
Get the save.
Ham looks like he's gonna send it right back down, and it's gonna get sent up in the air. And Ham is gonna aerial that right into the center field again, crossing across the
Laz
center to
pushing
their
forward
left.
to get that.
Laz is chasing that ball, and Joseph is sending it right back down the field, shutting
Wow.
down any setup that Del Norte has right now.
Hey, I'm gonna have to agree with Quinn on this one. It is like ping pong.
Yeah, this one's back and forth.
Is this even soccer anymore?
Yeah, they got a nice center shot, and it's just barely defended by Del Norte. That's another and the part of that's again what we were talking about with boost efficiency. You got to make sure you got boost at all times, or some of those plays just don't work out.
Yeah, but then the two of their players were sitting back blocking goals, so there was no one there to like take that shot
Yeah,
when it was
exactly.
open.
Yeah, so that's what happens sometimes is you have people in the wrong position or with not enough boost from the setup play to make another play. 'Cause sometimes you can have like even up to like 4-step setups.
Last
1
setting
minute
up.
left. It is still 0-0. No one has been able to score yet, and this has been real close on a lot of occasions. Ham
Wow.
has gotten a solid aerial, stopping the goal shot in their tracks.
Hey, I think they just needed those first couple rounds as like warm up, you know? Like now they're
Yeah, they are locked in now, sending it right back down the field. It is up in their spawn. Laz is going for it.
Said this like 2 times now, but sudden death.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
Do you think
It's
we're
still
gonna get sudden death this
0-0.
Maybe.
And we'll have to see. We're going to see how this plays out.
What-
Ooh,
what's
it's
the score now?
centered,
Is
but
it 1 game in 3.
Yeah, I think
1 and
it's
3?
yeah.
So after this one, it'll be 2,
Mhm.
3.
13 seconds on the clock, and it is getting sent with 10 seconds left. It's up in the air. A miss on both aerials. They're going to send it back down, but I don't think it's quite going to be enough. We got 1
Nice.
second, and it's on the ground. It is into overtime.
Overtime.
Looks like Joseph is going to do our opening shot, and Ham is going to follow up. Laz is going to chase that ball down. Laz is going to hit that right over into the
Nice.
other corner,
They weren't ready
saving
for
that
that one.
ball. They were not ready for it to fly to that side. And we're going right back down. Ooh. And it's sent right back with a solid pinch. Joseph blocks and sends it into that corner again. Ham is dribbling, getting it over, breaking ankles here.
Dang, Joseph got
Breaking
demoed.
axles.
Yeah, breaking axles. Ham's
Breaking
Ham
axles.
got a demo.
Wow.
And Laz, just barely pulling that defense off. They respawn that demoed player respawned and just barely got that off. Looks like Laz
Nice.
is gonna attempt an
Oh.
aerial, just barely missing it. Joseph setting it up nicely though, and Ham recovering that. It's back in the corner again.
I don't know. When it gets in that corner, you know, you just get that feeling. It's like, oh, it
Mhm.
better not go in. Better not go in.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Laz is trying to take it. The other team just barely getting that out from above him. And it looks like Ham is taking it all the way there. Oh, Laz is going to try to block that. Just barely missing. Joseph sends it up in the air with Ham possibly getting a follow-up aerial, but not quite. A good save. Ham is sitting in goal waiting for that defensive shot to send it right back down. Joseph's taking that. Joseph's taking it,
Wow.
and Del Norte's player just barely stops it at the corner, but it gets centered regardless.
Nice save.
Good save. They're coming up for it. Laz is holding that defense and smacking it right back into that corner, shutting them down. It goes in a wide arc over the center and right to Ham. Joseph coming in, keeping it up in the air. Another one of them setting up for that.
Stressful.
This is a tense match. They are in overtime by a solid 2 minutes
How long
now.
does overtime go into?
It goes infinitely. It goes until someone gets a goal. Mm-hmm.
No.
Just barely.
That's game.
And that's game.
Dang it.
That was solid. 2 minutes into overtime and 0-1. No one had scored at all that game until that moment. That's it.
Dang it.
We have gotten a 4th place ranking, which is not bad. That is solid.
Yeah,
that is
these-
a good way through the bracket.
These guys really
And
earned
they
their spot.
they earned the
so
spot, and they definitely, I can definitely see, yeah. Yeah, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone has their off days, but yep. So that's gonna
that's
be
it.
that's
We're gonna end the
be
stream.
wrapping it up.
We'll go get our
Um,
awards, and then
yep.
we're gonna head back to the hotel. So we will catch you
catch you
guys
guys
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Splatoon.
Yep.
So
Splatoon
be excited
and
for
who
that one.
else?
Just
Is it
Splatoon.
Splatoon?
Yeah, because Victor
Victor
got
Yep.
Victor got knocked out.
Rob.